Right, so I'm doing a dude a favour. It's very early in the morning. I hate getting up in the morning. I hate it. But the dude's not really an airsofter. He bought a bright red gun so that he can just have the airsoft gun and use it in his garden. He has no intention of taking it out in the game zone. So he's asked for all these amazing things to be done, and it was I was trying to explain to him why basically I can't do it. And it's easier for him to bring the gun to me, and then I can work on it and show him all the reasoning why, and I can check it out right in front of him rather than fob him off. So I've shown him reasons why this is not going to work, but I can make it better. Because he has got an APS. Now, I know why all this skeletonized stuff exists. And I'll say first of all, of course I don't like bright red guns, of course I don't. The finish, it might be anodized. If it is anodized, I don't think it is, because I can see spray. But the finish on this is absolutely beautiful. It really is a beautiful finish, but it's a very cheap gun. So you can see in the gaps here where it's just not complete, and up here. Now, you're meant to be taking the weight down. You put these cuts and everything in it to bring the weight down, to make the gun lighter overall, and all that does is fill your gun with shit. Because now you've got holes here, you've got holes here that go straight to the gearbox, and inside the gearbox you've got everything here exposing all of your internals to dust, grit, rain, grass, vomit, everything. So it's frustrating as piss. Obviously, it's an APS. Because it's an APS, it's built like shit. As you can see, this is brand new. He's used it a couple of times, and you see the fire selector is pissed. And of course, because it's an APS, it's broken. If you've got an APS, you know they stand for a piece of shit. So, plug a battery in. This does have an ETU of some description. This does have an piss off. This does have an ETU of some description. Hear that? APS broken already. So we're going to rip it apart, and I'm going to see what I can do while the guy basically fucks off somewhere and has a nice breakfast. I'm going to see what I can do to sort it out, because I don't want to seem like I'm fobbing the dude off, because I'm not. That's not my plan. But I can't change a fuckload of this stuff. Now, look at the state of the barrel. Look at the grease on it. It's absolutely teeming with grease, inside and out. The hop unit is the most boring, bog standard piece of crap you could ever hope to get your fucking hands on. So we're going to be changing the hop unit. It's metal nozzle and metal hop unit, and it's very cheap. Therefore, it's going to be rubbing and grinding and binding, and that's not going to be very good. It's a very, very, very quick change system. It's so early, my eyes aren't working yet. I've got an eye condition. Now, it does irk me that so much cheap crap gets shipped out, because this gun was 220 quid new from a retailer. Has it been repaired once before? I don't know, but the fire selectors were squiffy, so I'd assume so. But it is an APS, and they can put Evike Manufacturing Group on it all they fucking want to. Yikes. Look at the wires. Look how they got the wires in there. Look how crushed up they are. No damage to the pinion. Very, very cheap motor. Now the dude has got a huge budget to make this awesome, but I'm not going to go anywhere near that huge budget. I'm not going to, because I'd be a cunt if I did that. You know, there are things you don't do to people, and when you know something is a load of wank, you don't spend all their money. Now, the amount of R&D that's gone into an APS. You know? It's a clever system. It just doesn't work. It doesn't last long enough. Everyone knows that. And I understand it's a retailer's job to make money. They need to sell the things that people want. They need to sell the things that people see and go, yeah, I would love one of those. I'll spend my money on that. But when they are as absolutely wank as they are, it's a problem. I'm sorry, if they got that in there with a flat head. Jesus Christ. I'm not sure I can get that out. Hopefully it does. Arse. If that's stripped to fuck, how can I get it out, you dumbasses? You know? Oh, God, that's frustrating. Thank you. Right. Yeah, it's just painted. It's a fucking nice colour. It's a fucking nice colour, but it is just painted. Gives the appearance of something expensive, and that, well, that's Airsoft all over, isn't it? Right, let's see what broke. Oh. So many guff parts, man. Use the big one, fuck it. Just thinking ahead as a what if. So I'll try it with this gearbox casing. Oh fuck me, it's gonna fit. Will I lose features? He'll lose his ejection port cover, definitely. If all else fails, I think I can put a complete gearbox in there that I can do the world with. It is black, not silver. But that does mean I can put other gearbox cases in there as well that are silver if I need to. It'd be nice if that did just fit in, but I want to keep his costs down. I'm not here to build an epic gun, which is what he wanted. He wanted mad mental gun. I'm just not willing to do that when something like this is so easy to get muck and grit and grub inside. Right, come on. Gush. Quality. Right, it's got extremely wide rack. That means it's going to be scuffing the cylinder if he's not careful. Piston is split. Look at that there. Look at that. That's fucked. Sector gear intact. Bevel gear intact. Huh. Wow, okay. The gears are intact, the bearings are intact, so that tells me it has to be the split piston that did it. It's the only thing it could be. Okay, just get it clean. Completely deformed. Again, APS. Now, this works in the same way as a couple of other brands. You've got a magnet that lives in your gear right there. And as this turns over, it activates a solenoid. And the solenoid is here. Okay, it's that standy up bit. That's how it knows how it works. Okay, now I can't put anything else inside here. There's nothing else that I can, you know, feasibly attach, because I'd have to remove all of this stuff here. It would have no structural integrity. So, I'll put some decent gears in there, and I'll put a magnet in the gear, a new piston and piston head, then little bits and pieces and mods and whatever. crap. Oh, they're so crap. Get in there, you fucker. Horrible. Awful design. Very unpleasant. Right. Right, get ready. Full auto works perfectly. However, your semi doesn't, because the solenoid needs you doesn't recognise the gear in the magnet. So does burst fire and then stops. So now I've got to take the whole thing apart again. Welcome to APS. Fucking slag! Fucking shit grip! Barely holds on, man. That is fucking shit. Right, I don't want the gun to... Oh, I do actually. Oh, first time. First time. Okay. Wicked. If you ever see one of those AK lowers, fucking grab me one. I'm going to show you this while it's out. You see the one here? Yeah? Well, the fire selector has got those little cutouts on the top of it, see? Well, they fit inside that slot. And you want that one to be facing directly downwards. Because whilst it's facing downwards, it's in semi. And if this was any other brand, that one would also be pointing upwards, but as you can see, it just doesn't. I'm going to use a Sim Platinum motor, because that won't cost him a fortune. There's your click. What's caused it? I think I know what it is. Vibrates. Very noisy, but I think it's the grip. We'll try a different motor. If I have to change out the grip, I will. I'm going to try and G&G 25K. I think that's also going to be noisy, if I'm being honest. Well, it might be alright. Oh, that's good. Cool. Okay. New motor. Because this one was wank. And any of the free motors I had just did not mesh well with the pistol grip or gears. The pistol grip is horrible, but I am going to keep it because it's sort of part of the look of the gun. So, safe. And then semi. That should be much faster and much quieter. Yeah. Now obviously, if I make that one so it is, let's make it face perfectly upwards, yeah? You'll see that on this side it doesn't. And there is fuck all I can do about that. Use this side, okay? Never use that side, that's what they call the slave side. That's the master side, use that side. Or both at the same time, but obviously if you get it halfway between a cycle, you can cause a jam again. And that's probably what caused the jam and the split on the original piston. That's so bad. Oh my good God. It's forcing the hop unit to go pissed. That is bad. Oh my God. Fucking APS, man. I've never seen anything that bad in my life. It's literally meant to be like that. It's fucking that. Oh God. Which means you can't get a fucking mag in. That's bad. Jesus. I'm taking that screw out. It's got to be that, surely. Has to be that. I can't imagine it's anything else. Yeah, it's that fucking screw. .1 joule. Feeds in full auto. I think that's mag empty. Yes, it was. Okay. Hello, Nick speaking.
I hope I'm getting correct. I lost my previous WhatsApp account. Can you please drop me a message on this new WhatsApp number for updates? Thanks.
What the fuck was that? Right, the guy's arriving soon, so I'm not going to clear this shit up. So it's plausible. It's entirely plausible to make these half decent. Still don't waste your money on them. But it does make me kind of want to touch my Space Invader now. Because I do love my Space Invader. Yeah. The fire cylinder is so trash. Such trash. Okay. That's it.